Hey guys, so I wanted to talk about something really weird. So on Monday, there was a bus that was delayed. I'm not exactly sure why, but I got on the bus late and then I was talking to one of the conductors of the bus. Well, it was for the front runner. Okay. And we were just talking, and we were talking about like what you need to do to prepare to be a conductor. I mean, it's like I didn't really want the job, but I was just asking like what is all that goes into it. And then I just randomly brought up something. I was like, yeah, like have people recently been hit or accidentally got, oh my gosh, if I can even talk. It has anybody recently got hit or anything like that? Like, what do people need to do to make sure that they don't? He says that it doesn't happen often. But he was saying there was just something really weird. It was like he was a nice guy, but he mentioned like how it's just a part of the process. He's like, yeah, it's just part of the process. And I think that there was like a couple of people that have died within the year. I don't know exactly like the stats or anything. But it was just so weird like how disconnected and like how casual it was. Like it's just like a part of life. Like, it's like no big deal. If someone gets hit. And I just remember and again he was like a nice guy, but it was just it really was weighing on me. And this was on Monday. So then what happened was so today I was at the front runner station in Orem. And it was like around like 11 or something like that. And I saw like the light flicker, like, where we're supposed to be waiting for to like let us know the time that the front runner was gonna be coming. Now at first like it had a time, like it was supposed to be, arriving at like about in 6 minutes or something. But then I saw like it just like stopped, like, and it just like completely went like blank, And then I remember being upset and I was just like annoyed. I was like, what? Don't tell me they're like one of the buses like, broke down or something like that. And then I saw like the police and they were ushered, and then like all of a sudden like a whole bunch of people started walking, out to go on another bus. And I was like, wait, what's going on? And they're like, oh, the bus broke down. There was like an incident or something like that. And, just go on to the, other bus. And I remember I was just like asking people, I was like, what happened? Like I was thinking like it was like huge like wreck or something, like where a whole bunch of people died or something. And, people were just like, whatever, I'm just going to get on the other, the UVX or whatever, and so that they can go to their destination. I got on another front runner, and it was the one going in the opposite direction. So I did ask, like, one of the UTA workers where I should go if I was trying to go, to this certain location. And they said, oh, no, you just get on this, which is the front runner. So then I called the customer service line for the, UTA. And I said, what happened? And they said there was an incident, but they didn't give like any information. And I was just like, they said that they didn't have any information to give. So this is like just happened. And I even took a picture. It was like at 11:43 and it was just random. Like I just took a picture. But then I looked on the news and then it said that a pedestrian was hit by the front runner. And I get to school and then one of the people was joking around. He was talking about how like he was annoyed that, and he was worried because one of his friends was going to be late for class, and it was because some dumb person got hit by the bus and they're dumb. They must have done something stupid or whatever like that. And he was making jokes and everything like that. And it was just like the whole day, it was just weird. You know what I mean? Because it was just like so, people were so freaking disconnected. And it's like they did not give a shit that somebody had just freaking died today. You know what I mean? And so it was like the combination, like, you know, and I did say a prayer for the person. I said, you know, I pray for the family and for the person. But yeah, I mean, I can't even count like how many people were like treating it as a joke and they were so disconnected. And then I read an article later and it said that the man had like committed suicide. Like he just, you know, intentionally went in front of the bus. And then some people were saying like, oh, like he just, you know, ruined other people's day for like his, you know, what he did. You know, like people were late for work or whatever like that. And then like later on today, it was like around 6:00. Now I had it, my inspiration was coming through. I was getting this strong feeling that I should not go to my second class and that I should just go on the train and just, you know what I mean? Because for some reason I felt like it later tonight would be delayed and I didn't want to like get stuck anywhere. So I was just like, I'm going to leave early. So I like missed my second class. But I looked on the news and later, after the time I had gotten on the bus, like around 6:00, there was another incident where someone got hit by the front runner and it was delayed. So 2 people died today from the front runner. So it was like the one bus that I was supposed to get on, that one was delayed. So I wasn't able to get on the bus. And that bus that I was fixing to get on and I was waiting for, that was the bus that killed somebody. And like I literally saw the light on the sign just like completely like flatline. It's just like, you know, just went out. And then I got on another bus today. And the bus after the bus that I was on, that was the one that hit another person. So, but I think that if I would have waited later until like after my class, I would have gotten on another bus after that, but it still would have been delayed. And I think that I would have gotten stuck somewhere. So I don't know. It was just kind of a weird day. So I was just like, you know, my strong feeling was that I needed to just get home. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, that happened 2 times today. It was like the bus before and the bus after me. You know? But anyway, it was just really weird. Because like on Monday, I just randomly started talking about that. I was like, you know, like, is it pretty common? Like, do people really get hit by the bus? They're like, no, like, I mean, not really. It's not that common. He's like, but, you know, if it does, it's just part of the process. And he was just so disconnected. You know, again, I'm going to reiterate, he was a nice guy. But, you know, the weird thing is in the news, like when it showed one of the guys standing out there, which was the conductor. And he was the guy that I talked to on Monday. And I was just asking him tons of questions about what is it like to, you know, to be, you know, to have that job. So anyway, I think I don't think that people have to be that freaking disconnected. You know what I mean? There was once a time ago that people actually gave a shit about people. You know what I mean? Even if it's like somebody you don't freaking know, you know? And that person that committed suicide, you know, who knows what that person was feeling like? They were probably feeling like nobody gave a shit about them. you know? And then that's what happened. Nobody gave a shit about this person. And the person was unidentified as well. Like, they didn't have their ID or anything like that. Anyway, I guess, like, what is the point of fucking anything? Like, what is the point of work? What is the point of school? What is the point of anything if people don't give a shit about other people? Like, okay, if you don't know the person, you can still give a shit about people. You know what I mean? Because that was a freaking human life. I mean, who knows who that person was? They probably had a family, you know? Or they may have not. They may have been, like, completely just, like, disconnected from, like, everything. But no matter what, every person, they have value. They have something to contribute. And it freaking matters, you know? And it is sad. But that's it. Anyway, y'all have a beautiful day. I'm not depressed. I'm just, you know, I don't know what I am. But anyway, all right, y'all take care. Bye.